Hello everyone. I do not understand why, but I just turned on my camera and it's really producing a wonderful picture. I don't know why. I'm just glad to see that it is. It is Thursday, November 12th, and today is a special day personally because it is my David's birthday. I have to call him my David because he's not my son, but when I helped to raise him for a while, he called me Dad, and I thought of him as my son. David turned 27 today. I'll be seeing him tomorrow at his party, but I know David doesn't watch my videos, but because this is somewhat of a diary as well as me talking about music. Happy birthday, David. Okay, so I want to present a couple things today, and I think I'd like to have a contest. I haven't had a contest in years, and it's time. It's time. Okay, let's just dive into it. Okay, so the focus of my videos is music and records, and also what I'm doing. And so, as I shared with y'all let me do it like this because this will be fun for me. So last fall, I made the cover of a local magazine called The Encounter. That's the one that's on the wall back there. And this is one where it's basically a magazine for ads for businesses, but it features articles about mainly artists and stuff going on of interest around town regarding architecture, business, I guess, okay? And I got featured here. As a result of being an artist in residence at a program that just started in Omaha a couple years ago. Then this month, it's still not showing up apparently in some cities yet on the stands, but this month's Record Collector magazine out of the UK with the Kinks on the cover, one of their monthly features is The Collector. And this month's collector, if I can, there we go. I am this month's collector. I've shown this already, but I'm showing it again. I'm still very, very pleased and chuffed about being in the magazine, talking about my collection, a couple of anecdotes from my background, and showing some records from my collection. The latest publication that features my work, I kind of forgot, is Music Works out of Canada. And this is a music magazine, Explorations in Sound for Curious Ears. Music Works. This is the fall edition, okay? This magazine features an artist about features an article about the artist Di Mainstone, who has an ongoing project called the Human Harp, where she endeavors to play suspension bridges and expansion bridges like harps, like musical instruments. Very, very exciting, interesting woman, artist from London. What's cool is that the magazine, it's about music and avant-garde. Just like Mojo and many other magazines, along with the magazine, it features you a CD to go with the articles. I collaborated with Di Mainstone when she worked here, when she had a residency here in Omaha about a year or so ago, through the Bamus, and she was exploring doing the Human Harp here in Omaha with the Bob Carey pedestrian bridge. And what I did was I collaborated with her on doing field recordings of the bridge to check out sonorities and different things. Well, what I did with some of those raw field recordings was I composed a piece, an electroacoustic piece called The Bridge. It's featured on the CD under the Di Mainstone article. There's also two other pieces by Di Mainstone where she's collaborated with other people that are on here. But this is pretty cool. This is the latest thing to feature my original music. It's out this month. Music Works magazine out of Canada. And the article that I'm associated with, an artist I'm associated with, is Di Mainstone. This stuff is exciting, folks. It is. This is what I live for, is to do these things, be creative and do these things. It's great. As my name becomes more and more known, the way that I'm doing things, because I do like the way that I'm going about this. I'm more focused on living than being a businessman, which is what I've always wanted to do. I'm not a business head. I'm more into living. That's why money management has been an issue. But things are looking up, and this will eventually get taken care of. The people who care about me, who have been helping me, will be honored. They're already honored, actually. And I don't mind bringing this up because the whole ordeal of going through someone publicly trying to slime me just makes me stand stronger, knowing the truth of the situation. Okay? As my situation improves, doing business, because that's what it's about, is being willing to get out there and just beat the pavement and monetize myself, which I'm doing as we speak. This will be taken care of, and all will be well, as it already is. So I've decided that it's time to have a contest to show appreciation and to feed the spirit of community, which I say that I'm into, and yet because of the way that I do my thing, go long periods where I'm not interacting with people. So let me have this contest, okay? And this is what I'd like to propose. I'd like to propose a vinyl community contest where you need to make a video, and in the video, keep it short, but in the video, share with the world, not just me, but everyone, something that you personally think that everyone ought to hear, and why. Music taste is very diverse. All music does not hit all ears the same way. It has a lot to do with what we're acclimated to. But even with that, music has a universal appeal. And there are some songs and some pieces of music that are known in some form or another almost all over the world. Not that that matters, but it's just that was the idea I was thinking, is that music is a universal language. Music speaks to all of us individually. So in order to enter my contest, I have I have two prizes I'll give away. All right, but in order to enter the contest, make a video, preferably short because they need to watch it. Showing and talking about a record. It could even be just one song on a record. It could be the whole record. But if it was up to you to share with the entire world one piece of music or a couple pieces of music that mean a lot to you, or just it really does it for you, see what I'm saying? I'm leaving it pretty open. It's like, whatever reason you think this is the greatest thing I've ever heard, well, share it. Tell us why you think people should hear it. I would love to say play it for us in the video, but some countries you could probably get away with it. Here in the United States, they are crazy about making sure that somebody's making their money. I will make this contest 2 weeks long, because I don't want to make this, I'm busy with stuff. I'm actually started recording a new album with someone. It'll be under his name, not mine. I'm already excited. I'll talk about that too. But we're going to say that the contest ends, I'll put it like this, okay? The contest ends at the end of November. November 30th deadline to make and post a video showing a record or a song that you think everybody should hear, and why you think we should all hear it. A lot of the music that I play here, my favorites, mean a lot to me, and I like to expose people to these songs. I wish everyone would love them, but they don't. But I can explain why I love them and why it means so much to me. So that's the idea. It's not the idea that, well, now that you said this is, we're saying this, we're not saying this is the best of this or that. We're just saying we love it, and I think you ought to hear it. Okay. I'm going to give away 2 prizes. Okay. And I'll allow the 2 winners. No, let's see. Okay, let me do this. Make it simple on myself. Okay. Alrighty. So the first prize winner, there'll be 2 prizes. All right, not 3, 2, because. And I'll say it like this: if someone wins overseas, that'll be an expensive prize to send to them. Okay. So the first prize will be, as I just reviewed in my last video, Mana Mirage, put out by the Muffins members. Brand new album, not on vinyl, but Blue Dogs by Mana Mirage. David Newhouse of this band sent me these. He's a friend of mine now, I'm very proud to say. Man with a good heart. Just can tell he's a good person. He sent me a copy, but he sent me a couple copies, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer as first prize, I'll just choose randomly when I'm done. I'm going to keep all the names and pull them. But the first prize winner will win a CD copy of Mana Mirage. This is limited edition. There's only 100 of these, okay? Each one is stamped and numbered. The winner will get number 14 out of 100. The first prize winner will also receive a numbered copy of my album, Murphy. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and tell you, number 211 out of 250 copies, because that's all I have left, will win this on vinyl, along with the Mana Mirage CD. Okay? So the first prize winner will win this. I'll throw in a copy of this magazine because I've got just a few of them left. Second prize winner will only win Murphy. Okay, so that's how I'm doing this. Watch the video again to get the details of the contest, okay? What to do. Share us. Tell us about some music that you really think the world should hear, okay? With that in mind, I'm looking at my stack of records, and it hasn't moved much because it's been an exciting week. Last Saturday, I had a business meeting with some younger artists who decided to take me up on my offer to work with them, or to I said, well, get in touch with me, let's do something. The meeting really went well, and then we went right into my studio here. This is my studio room. I mean, it's just a room, but I record my records here to play them some music I'd already made. I was thinking I'm probably going to have to start fresh with these people that I met with, but then they heard what I've been working on, and the singer, I won't say his name yet, his jaw dropped, and he said, "You got some paper? I'm feeling something right away." It was very inspiring and exciting to have him respond so quickly and positively to the music. I mean, he's really feeling it. And then we met the next day. I took a break from another session. I'm recording an old friend of mine, Greg Hand. Greg Hand is his name. He's older than me. He's in bad health, and he wants to record some of his songs as a legacy to his grandchildren. Well, we started recording on Sunday. I've always known Greg, but because I can produce better now, his songs are coming into much better focus this time around. And anyway, what I'm saying is the other people came over during that session to get copies of some music files so they could keep writing. And then they heard what I was doing with Greg and honestly responded to that, which is very exciting, which Greg's music, he's like a J.J. Cale. I'm even doing a country song because his music is really, it's very roots oriented, bluesy, country, heartwarming. His lyrics are very, very much where I'm coming from, which is, the peace and love trip, which is like it's like a cliche to people, which is sad. To us it's very serious, the idea that we can save ourselves, but apparently this is just not going to be happening anytime soon. This world is spinning madly out of control daily. But anyway, all that's just happened. So I've been working in here since Saturday, recording and editing and mixing almost constantly, because I'm excited by Greg's songs. That is likely going to be one of the next things that will come out by me, is this record with Greg. I'm liking it so much, so much. And we'll look into, and then the other record with the other people who I will talk about by name soon. That looks like that wants to be a project for an album. It's too R&B based, okay, black music. So that's what's going on. I'm not playing a lot of records. I'm recording a lot. I'm working a lot right now. I'm excited and I'm inspired. So I don't have any records really to show you, except the ones for the contest. I want to again thank people for being with me through all the recent attempts at controversy. I see how the world is going now, and we're at a phase now where people don't think well and don't think clearly, and mob mentality rules. It's like, look what's happening today in the news today. We had that protest in Missouri that led to the resignation of some official, and now it's spreading across the country. We want to do it. We want to do it. Not saying that it doesn't need to be done, but to me, just an example of herd mentality. How people are not thinking well for themselves. They get a little bit of information and they jump the gun and they're going whole hog. And this is what I've been dealing with. And I'll continue to stand strong in face of it, because so often the people quickest to scream the loudest and make the most noise concerned about something are the ones who need the attention. They're the ones that are needing to get something straight. I stand strong and make those videos, and don't send me a message. I don't like reading the messages. I've gotten some weird messages, so I don't read them. I read the comments, okay? So if you make a message and if you make a video and you want to enter the contest and you want me to know, leave a comment here below this video, and that way I'll know to go watch your videos. But I avoid the message board here on YouTube. Over the years, I think you can see, no, you can't see my messages. You can see some of them. I avoid it, okay? So use the comments, and thank you.